welcome back to my channel. Thank y'all so much for being here. I really appreciate it as always. Today I am super excited to be showing y'all a Lisa Eldridge inspired makeup look. I have followed Lisa Eldridge for years and years. I freelanced with Lancome. I have watched her YouTube videos since around the time that she began, and I just love her aesthetic. She just puts out such a wonderful vibe. And when I think of Lisa Eldridge, I think of very fresh skin, very natural beauty, not too overdone, but with pops of color, with really interesting elements, the best version of yourself, but with makeup. And I just love that. That is really something that I aspired to have in my makeup career. And I just wanted to share that with y'all. And Lisa Eldridge is just a woman's woman. She is the cutest thing. I've never seen her in person, but I've seen videos of her for many years. And she is just adorable. And I just wanted to kind of pay homage to her in this very simple way. So I hope y'all enjoy this video. Let's get into it. So for this video, I want my skin to be very plump, very hydrated. So I already went in and primed my face. And what I used is the Watts Beauty 100% Hyaluronic Acid Serum. This is a holy grail of mine. I love it so much. Use it daily. And then over top of that, while my skin was still a little bit damp, I applied the Clinique Moisture Surge. And together, these work amazing. They really hydrate the skin. They plump it up. If you have problems with crepey eyelids or really dry under eyes, they just plump it so well, and I find that it gets better throughout the day. So that is my tried and true. I love it so much. If y'all watch my videos or have watched any of my videos in the past, you know this is a product that I use every single time. For the foundation, we're going to be going in with a favorite of mine, and it's the Bourjois Healthy Mix. This is their Anti-Fatigue 16-Hour. This is a very radiant foundation, but it's not quite as dewy as my L'Oreal Pro Glow. So this is a really good one to check out. This is in the shade Light Vanilla, and this is a really good color match for me. I did a full review of this foundation ages and ages ago on YouTube. If I could find it, I'll link it up here somewhere. But I really did like the foundation. It's really good quality, it lasts a long time, and it just is a really good color match for me. This is what the consistency looks like. It is a bit runny, but I'm just going to go in with my Flower Beauty sponge. This is a brand new one I got from Walmart not long ago. And I'm just going to pounce it all into my skin. This is what the foundation looks like with just one layer on. I would say it's a very, very true medium coverage foundation, which is what I prefer personally. I don't like a mask. I don't like it to look like tinted moisturizer. I like it perfectly right there in the middle. And since I'm recreating something that Lisa Eldridge would wear, I think that this is the perfect coverage for her skin. For concealer, I'm going to be going in with a combination of the Maybelline Fit Me Concealers. This one is in the shade Light 10, and this one is in the shade Ivory 5. I'm kind of somewhere in between, and I don't want like a super highlighted look under my eye. I just want it somewhere kind of maybe a little bit more like flesh toned and not highlighty. So I'm just going to put a little bit right where I need it. And I'm going to go in and blend it with this Polidor. This is their eye primer brush. As you can see, that color is a little bit too dark. That's why I'm going to go in with the number 5 Ivory and just lighten it up a little bit in the inner and then the outer corners. Just a little bit. I don't want to overdo it. Also putting a little bit on the sides of my nose here just to kind of lighten very, very slightly the little darkness I have right around my nose. So now we're going to go on to highlighter, and this is by far my favorite part. I'm not a really big powder highlight person. I like cream highlighters. They just look a little bit more natural, more glowing from within and healthy looking skin. And I know I've been following Lisa Eldridge for a long time, and this is a product that she loves and has raved about for years and years. And is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Pearl. And what I like to do with this, I like to put a little bit on the back of my hand, so 1 to 2 pumps, about that much. And I like to go in with a flat top foundation brush, and this is the one that I'm going to be using. This is just one from Amazon. It's by Babby Bear, and I just kind of push it into the brush, make sure that it's in there very evenly on both sides, and I'm going to go in and just put it on the high points of my cheeks, the same way that Lisa does. Just very natural, very glowing skin. I'm just going to take a little bit more, and I'm going to go across the bridge of my nose just a little bit. Maybe a little right here just to highlight that part of the face. I don't like to go all the way down my nose because I have a rather long nose and I don't want to accentuate that. So I'm going to continue with the same textures, and I'm going with another cream, and this is the Chanel Soleil de Tan Chanel. And this is something that I've seen her use on her channel. I have gone through, I want to say 3 or 4 of these. It's really hard to do, but I love this so much. I've talked about it on my channel many times before. I'm going in with a Real Techniques Expert face brush, and I'm just going into the cream just a little bit, and I'm going to take the excess off the back of my hand, and I'm just lightly pushing it into the skin. I don't want anything very dramatic. I just want it to look a little bit sun-kissed, very blended, very natural. And I'm also going to kind of push it into the nose, not to disrupt any of the highlighter that I put down. So now I'm just going to go in real quickly with the Laura Mercier setting powder, and I'm just going to kind of mattify a few areas of my face because I'm a little bit dewier than I wanted to be. So I'm just going to go a little bit underneath my eyes, just kind of the tip of my nose. I'm going to avoid the bridge area, and then around my mouth, maybe a little bit on my neck too. This room is really hot right now, so I am a little bit more dewy than I want it to be. So next is the eyes, and I'm going with a classic eyeshadow palette. This is the Lancome Audacity in Paris palette, and this was designed a couple years ago by Lisa Eldridge, and I just love it so much. This is what it looks like. Very classy colors, very, very pretty, nice buildable coverage. This one is a great liner. You see I've used it so much. This one is a amazing, amazing transition shade. They just have really pretty colors in here. First shade that I'm going to take is the shade Santé, and it's right here. And this has been a favorite for a long, long time. Just a nice wash. Warm, but not too warm. It's just a perfect, perfect shade. Next shade I'm going to take is the shade Coquette, and this is really pretty, like fleshy peach color. And I'm just going to take it with my finger. It's this really nice matte shade. And I'm just going to kind of push it into my lids slightly because I'm going to go in with a winged liner in a few minutes, and I want it to really stand out. And I'm just going to take that Santé shade again, and I'm just going to go in and kind of sculpt around that Coquette shade, just to add a little bit definition. It's not going to be like a super crazy look. This is going to be very classic, very simple. Now I'm going to go in with a liner, and I'm going to take a combination of these 2 shades here. This is the color Couture, and this is the color It List, and I'm going to take it with a Lancome number 24 brush. This is their smudger and liner, so they have a smudger on one side and a liner on the other side. This is a really good brush, and to add just a little bit more pigmentation to it, I'm going to spray the brush with a little Fix Plus. Right there at the end, I'm just going to give it a little bit of a flick, not too big, just a little kitten flick. I'm going to take that Santé color one more time, this shade right here, and I'm just going to shade in a little bit on the lower lash line. I'm kind of blending in and blending out that wing, just a little. So next I'm going in with brows, and I'm going to use my absolute favorite at the moment. This is the Collab Shape and Shade in the shade Ash Brown, and this is a really good quality, very nice brow product. My second favorite is the CoverGirl. I think it's Micro Brow or something like that. This one isn't as pigmented, and it's a little more waxy, so it's just a little bit easier to control. Since I already have brows anyway, like quite a bit of brows, I'm just going to go in and shape them just to kind of give a definition to the overall look. Since I'm going in with a red lip anyway, I want my brows to be a little bit kind of in the background. At least today. Normally, my vision was whenever I started lightening my hair like this, I wanted to be the Who's That Girl. So I wanted like platinum blonde balayage, and I wanted really dark, almost black brows with a red lip. That is all I'm really going to do with the brows. I just shape them a little bit. I'm going to go on to the other one, and I'll be right back. So this is the brows done. I really, really love this product. It's very natural looking. The color Ash Brown is spot on to my natural hair color. I love it so much. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and curl my eyelashes, and I'm going to put on some mascara, and I'll be back. So the lashes are done. I went in with my absolute favorite product of all time. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. This is in the shade blackest black. Absolute holy grail mascara, just is perfect. And now I'm gonna go in with an eyeliner real quick. I'm gonna go in with the Esquito gel eyeliner. This is in the shade black. And I'm just gonna line my upper waterline real quick because I don't like the little fleshy bits showing. So I'm just gonna go in. It's never fun. I really love the Esquito liner. It's so good. It doesn't transfer onto my lower waterline. And it's waterproof, it stays put, it sets, and you're good to go. For my lipstick, I'm going to go in with my absolute favorite red shade. This is the Maybelline Made for All lipstick in the shade Matte Red for me. It is unreal. I did a full review on every single color. I'm going to put that link up here for y'all somewhere. But this shade is unbelievable. And I'm just going to take, this is a, it's my Ray Ray No. 9 BH Cosmetics brush. And I'm just going to apply it with a lip brush. Very Lisa Eldridge way, just kind of digging it in right there. I want her new colors so badly. She has the most beautiful lipsticks coming out, or they just came out, and they're so gorgeous. Would you just look at this gorgeous red color? Oh, it is so unbelievably beautiful. It is so bright and so vibrant, really a statement, and I just love the shade. So now to even everything out and make it look complete, I'm going to go in with the NYX Blush. This is in the shade Cinnamon, and it's just sort of like a orangey reddish blush. And I'm going to go in with the Wayne Goss. This is his airbrush brush. And I'm just going to apply a little bit on the tops of my cheeks. You see, just adding just a little bit, just a touch, it makes it all look complete. And I just want to add a little bit more definition to the eye, so I'm going to go in with the palette again, and I'm going to take this shade Volcanoes, this shade right here, and this is a Polidorf sheer crease brush, fantastic blender brush. And I'm just going to define the eyes just a little bit, just, I mean, slightly. Alright guys, this is the finished Lisa Eldridge look. I hope y'all found this video enjoyable and helpful. If you did, please give it a like and a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. I love the way this look turned out. It is very authentic to her style. I love the red lip, the very glowy skin, the defined but simple eye, very classic, very pretty, and I love it. I have followed Lisa Eldridge for years and years. I did my aesthetic with my makeup career, following her and being inspired by her, and I just love it so much. I wish I would have done this video actually sooner because I had dark brown hair. I think it would have looked a little bit more authentic, but here we are. I'm glad I did it finally. I was just too scared to do it before, so but thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be seeing y'all very soon. Bye.